Hi, I'm John and welcome back to my Lair of Action Figures. Today is going to be another my thoughts about some new Hot Toy figures. Hot Toys is wanting to unleash a lot of figures currently, and this one has been in the making for a long time, was announced a long time ago, and this is going to be the 212 Attack Battalion Clone Trooper, and of course I'll be talking about the deluxe version. So, without further ado, let's jump into my thoughts about this figure. So of course you can see that I haven't uploaded all the pictures because I don't think it's really necessary because we're going to be talking about the figures itself. So it's a bit surprising that a clone trooper will come with the binoculars. It's something that I don't really see happening. Except if he'd be an officer or something like that would make sense. So over here we have the stand who comes with the figure, an interesting pose with the different blasters that he has, the long rifle and the small blaster. And personally I think they should have rebadged this one Utapau Clone Trooper instead of 212 Attack Battalion Clone. You will understand why when we get to the deluxe version of it, or even before. So of course something that hits me straight away when I was looking at these pictures was like, oh, it looks like there's a new way of building up the clone troopers. So it seems to have some attachers here. So these will be magnetic. And of course we have three different kind of displays. So you have the basics, you have the ones with the different, I'm not going to spoil it if I tell you. And here you have some pouches and some extra gear over here. So detonators. So I'm not going to go into this one because you're going to understand when we get to the deluxe version of the figure. So here we have somebody at Hot Toys who never watched a Clone War episode. This is where I put the picture in. Never saw anybody of the clone troopers holding the Gatling gun. The Gatling gun is a lot lower down and they fire mostly from the hip with this rifle. So I don't know, is this a nod to try to say, hey, look, Sideshow, we can put our figures like that, but knowing that the bodies of the Sideshow figures are Hot Toys, so yeah, not really an interesting move, but I guess you never seen Clone Wars. So here is our attack clone of the 212, and this is everything you get with it. Now, if you look, compared to Sideshow, you get not much hands. This is something that is a bit disappointing, but you will notice I saw that you're not getting the Phase 1 helmet. This is what I'm saying. You should have rebaptized this one Utapau Clone Trooper due to the fact that they already were in the Phase 2 helmets during the Battle of Utapau. That's in Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. Now let's jump into the deluxe version of this figure. And here we have it, and this is going to be one hell of a deluxe version. So as you can see, he comes with an extra visor, and he comes with a mortar. Now this for me is very strange because I don't remember seeing this in any of the Clone Wars. Maybe when they were fighting the battle of I can't remember, with these people at night, and there was this General Quill who was a traitor, wanted to become an apprentice. Can't remember the name of the episode. Maybe they had some mortars, but I'm not really sure. That would be the only time I think there was something, but I never remembered seeing any of these guys running around with mortars. Now this is exactly the same one that we've seen in The Mandalorian, so of course Hot Toys is going to be making some money with it. As you can see, you can attach it to the backpack over here, and as you can see, this is a Phase 1 helmet. So if you want the Phase 1 helmet, you will need to buy the deluxe, but there's going to be an issue about it when I get to the end of the review. So here we have the two positionings of the mortar. Now something always scary is these elastics. With the pressure it puts, this plastic can crack. I've already seen it with some of the previous Hot Toys with the weapons when they were doing the military line. These things have a tendency of cracking very easily. Yes, it is nice having those springs there, but maybe not the most practical on this. So here we have a picture of the two interchangeable helmets. So of course the Phase 1 helmet, the Phase 2 helmet. This seems a bit tall, but I would have to see the final product. And of course, as you can see, you also get the different backpacks. So of course, while you have all these thermal detonators, it's to put with your mortar to be able to fire it. Of course, you get in the exclusive, you get the Gatling gun, you get the mortar, you get the little extra part on the helmet, and you get the Phase 1 helmet. Now, the big question is this really worth $45? Because the difference of prices, the regular one is at $225, and the deluxe one is $270. So I don't know if one helmet, this and the mortar and the Gatling gun is worth $45. I do think it's a bit steep as a price. And again, no extra hands, nothing really. Yeah, it's a bit strange, and I think it's a bit cheap that on the regular figure you could have bumped it up a little bit and give us the both helmets. This is why I said I prefer to call it the Attack Clone Trooper instead of a 212 Attack Battalion Clone Trooper, because he doesn't have the Phase 1 helmet. So, let me know what you think about these figures. Let's start a conversation. Tell me if I'm right, wrong, what are your ideas behind it? And let's start this conversation in the comments section. So, that's going to be it for my thoughts about the 212 Attack Battalion Clone Trooper Deluxe and regular version. If you like this kind of videos, please leave a like, share, comment in the section. This helps a lot the channel. And of course, if you want to go and check out my Facebook or my Instagram page, you have the links in the description. Until then, I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!